Have you ever wondered why your bones feel weaker now, even though you're eating well and staying active? Maybe you've been doing everything your doctor recommended, taking your supplements, drinking milk, even walking daily. But still, your legs ache, your posture has changed, or you feel like your bones just aren't what they used to be. You're not alone. In fact, millions of seniors over 60 are silently suffering from a weakening skeleton, and they don't even know what's really causing it. Here's the shocking part. It's not because of what you're missing, it's because of what you're taking. There's one specific vitamin, common in supplements and even recommended by well-meaning professionals, that may be doing more harm than good, especially if you're over the age of 60. And the worst part? This vitamin is often marketed as something essential for bone health. That's right. The very thing you believe is helping you might actually be making your bones more fragile. Stay with me. What I'm about to reveal could change how you think about your bone health forever. I'm Dr. John, and I'm inspired by Shi Heng Yi because he taught me how discipline, awareness, and consistency can heal both the mind and the body. And today, I bring that same awareness to senior health using science, compassion, and clarity. Over the last 25 years, I've worked closely with aging adults, people just like you, who came in feeling frustrated and tired. Some had brittle bones, recurring fractures, slow healing, or even unexplained joint pain. And while everyone looked for big solutions and expensive tests or advanced medications, very few people stopped to ask, what's happening at the nutritional level? What's going on with the balance inside your body? And could it be that something you're trusting is actually doing quiet damage? The answer, I discovered, was often yes, especially when it came to vitamin A. The unexpected culprit, vitamin A overload. Now, before you panic, vitamin A isn't evil. In fact, it's essential for your vision, immune system, and cell growth. But like many things in life, too much of it can turn from helpful to harmful, especially after 60. Here's what the latest science tells us. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to fat-soluble vitamins, and vitamin A is one of them. Unlike vitamin C or B vitamins, which dissolve in water and flush out if you have too much, vitamin A gets stored in your liver. So if you take high doses for long periods, say through daily multivitamins, fortified foods, and certain animal-based diets, it accumulates quietly. And here's the kicker. Too much vitamin A has been shown to weaken bones. Yes, really. Research from the National Institutes of Health and several clinical studies have linked high levels of retinol, the active form of vitamin A, to increased risk of hip fractures, lower bone mineral density, and greater bone turnover, especially in seniors. So while you think you're helping your bones, your daily pill might be slowly pulling calcium away from them. Scary, isn't it? But don't worry. This video isn't about fear. It's about awareness and empowerment. And the best part is there are clear, simple steps you can take today to fix this. But before we go there, let me ask you, have you ever taken vitamin A supplements or noticed that your multivitamin contains it? If so, I want to hear from you in the comments. Tell me your age, your daily routine, or your concerns, because this is a space where we learn together, and your story might help someone else watching this video right now. Why are seniors especially at risk? You see, when you're younger, your bones have a stronger buffer. You have more osteoblasts. Those are the cells that build bone, and your liver processes excess vitamins more efficiently. But after 60, things change. Your ability to absorb and regulate fat-soluble vitamins like A becomes slower. Your bones are already losing density naturally. And when you add extra retinol on top of that, it's like throwing gasoline on a small flame. Studies show that older adults who consume more than 1,500 micrograms of vitamin A daily are at significantly higher risk of fractures, especially in the hips and spine. And unfortunately, many common supplements provide 100% or more of that limit every single day. This is one of those cases where more is not better. It's dangerous. How to spot vitamin A overload and protect your bones. The warning signs you might be ignoring. Most seniors who have too much vitamin A in their system never realize it. Why? Because the symptoms are silent and are often blamed on aging. But the truth is, your body is trying to tell you something. So how do you know if you might be getting too much vitamin A? Here are the most common early signs, many of which people overlook. Dry or itchy skin, cracked lips that won't heal, constant fatigue even after sleep, mild bone or joint pain, headaches or blurred vision, fragile nails and hair thinning, loss of appetite or nausea. And here's the part most seniors miss. These symptoms can be very mild, and you may think, oh, this is just old age. But in reality, your body may be waving a red flag. Hey, there's too much vitamin A building up in your system, and it's weakening your bones. If you've experienced any of these, especially along with recurring joint discomfort or bone weakness, it might be time to look at your supplements and daily intake. I encourage you to comment below if any of these sound familiar to you. You're not alone, and talking about it might help someone else watching this video right now. What to check on your vitamin labels? Let's get practical now. If you have a multivitamin at home or a separate vitamin A capsule, pause this video, go grab the bottle, and look at the label. You'll likely see the amount listed in micrograms or sometimes international units, IU. Here's what you need to know. 1,500 micrograms mcg of retinol activity equivalents, RAE, is generally the upper limit for seniors. That equals about 5,000 IU of vitamin A. Many multivitamins contain this amount and sometimes even more, especially if you're also getting vitamin A from liver, cod liver oil, dairy, or fortified cereals. So if you're taking a multivitamin plus eating fortified foods and occasional animal liver, it adds up quickly. And remember, vitamin A doesn't flush out easily. It stores in your liver and tissues, slowly stacking up. And here's something even more important. Look for the form of vitamin A. If your supplement contains retinyl palmitate, retinyl acetate, or just plain vitamin A as retinol, these are all preformed vitamin A, the kind that's most dangerous in excess. Compare that to beta-carotene, which is a safer plant-based version that your body converts only as needed. For most seniors, beta-carotene is a much better option. What science recommends? The right amount for seniors. Now let's talk numbers, but in simple, clear terms. According to the National Institutes of Health, the recommended daily allowance for people over 50 is 700 micrograms mcg for women, 900 micrograms mcg for men, and that includes food plus supplements combined. So if your multivitamin alone is giving you 1,000 micrograms and you're eating cheese, eggs, or fortified milk, you're way over the safe limit. This is why so many older adults are unknowingly weakening their bones, not because they're missing nutrients, but because they're getting too much of the wrong kind. And as a doctor who deeply cares about senior health, I want to make this clear. The path to strong bones isn't about more pills. It's about the right balance. What to do now? Simple action steps. So what should you do if you think you're taking too much vitamin A? Step 1. Check your labels today. Look at your multivitamin, fortified foods, and anything labeled high in vitamin A. Add up your daily total and see if it's over 1,500 micrograms. Step 2. Switch to a safer multivitamin that contains beta-carotene only. Many senior-specific brands now exclude retinol forms altogether, and for good reason. Step 3. Support your bones with the real essentials: vitamin D3, vitamin K2, especially MK7 form, and magnesium, and a balanced intake of calcium from food. These are the real heroes in bone health, and they work in synergy, unlike excess vitamin A, which throws everything off balance. Safe foods and science-backed strategies to strengthen bones after 60. What to eat instead? Bone-safe, vitamin A-friendly foods. Now that you know how too much preformed vitamin A can silently harm your bones, you might be wondering, what should I eat instead? The good news is that nature already provides plenty of delicious, senior-safe foods that protect and support your bones without the risk of toxic overload. Here's what I recommend to all my senior patients. Colorful orange and green vegetables. Foods like carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, kale, and pumpkin are full of beta-carotene, the plant-based form of vitamin A. Your body only converts what it needs and discards the rest. That means no storage, no toxicity. Leafy greens. Not just for vitamin A, but also rich in calcium and vitamin K2, which help calcium reach your bones where it belongs. Fatty fish like salmon and sardines. These are natural sources of vitamin D3, which works hand in hand with calcium for bone renewal. Fermented foods like natto, kefir, and sauerkraut are excellent for gut health and contain natural vitamin K2, a powerful bone protector that most seniors are missing. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, sesame seeds, and chia seeds are great for magnesium and boron, minerals your bones desperately need after 60. These foods don't just nourish your body, they bring balance back to your bones without overwhelming your liver like high-dose supplements can. How to rebuild bone density after 60. The science you need. Yes, it is absolutely